In this course, we have 3 instructors teaching you the brand design process. And in this video, I want to introduce you to us, our instructors, so that you have a little bit of context about our experience and where our teaching is coming from. So I'll get started. My name is Ron Segal, and I've been a designer for almost 20 years right now. And one of my first jobs earlier on in my career as a designer was at one of the top branding agencies here in Israel, where I am based. And over there, I got to work on super interesting brand identity project. I was working on the project on the brand identity of the state of Israel. I was working on tech companies. I was working on supermarkets, real estate projects, social projects, and many more diverse types of brand identity project. I got to work with a team of experts in strategy, in design, and in client management, and that gave me the whole overview of how to deal and how to best do each part of the brand identity process. Now, when I left there and I went on my own way, I was focusing on tech startups, and I got to work with multiple tech startups here in Israel and globally and use the process that I learned there to hone it and kind of craft my own version of it as a freelancer. So this is where my experience is coming from.
My name is Matt Brunton, and I work as a designer, strategist and creative director from here in the north of England. I began designing way back in the last millennium, making stuff for the terrible bands that I was in as a teenager, and then started working full-time as a graphic designer in 2004. Over the last 18 years, I've worked in a number of agencies, on my own businesses, and also in-house in more generalist creative and leadership roles. I have particularly deep experience in the music industry, and I've worked on a number of high-profile brands here in the UK. I believe that design should be highly conceptual, not painfully trendy, and I strive to produce thoughtful work that's centered on a big idea. Today, I split my time between creating educational content for Flux, my own studio, Matt Brunton Design, and also freelancing, primarily as a senior designer for London's leading advertising agencies. I continue to freelance because it allows me to work on campaigns with a wider cultural impact, as well as staying up to date with best practices within the industry. And I love to learn, and I love to make things. I devour books on design. I love collaborating with other creative people, and I hope that you'll get some of my enthusiasm throughout our time together. In this course, I'm going to be focusing on the visual side of branding: logos, type, color, imagery, and guidelines.
My name is Rachel Harry. I'm a brand strategist and brand designer, and I'm also a coach here at Flux Academy. In my short 4 years as a professional designer, I've done everything from a 9-to-5 studio job where I worked on things like publication design, brand identity, social media, and a bit of web design, to starting my own business working with clients from all over the world. Everything from photographers, interior designers, to textile designers, safari planners, safari brands, and everything in between. It's been a really exciting journey, and I've had the chance to grow, refine my processes, and really learn how to deliver an identity project from start to finish. I've had to hone my creative thinking, work out how to pair strategy and design, and work out how to deliver a refined brand identity project to a client. In this course, I'm hoping to share with you how I go about thinking creatively and how I apply my philosophy of personality-focused design to my brand identity projects. I'm really excited to see you in the course, and I can't wait to share more with you on the other side. I'll see you then.
All right, so now that you know who we are ready to move on and get started.